The Migos star and husband-to-star female rapper Cardi B may be leaving the hip-hop group for good. Sure, all three members have been subtly mentioning possible solo careers, but there's more to Offset than just releasing a solo album. Will he collaborate with Cardi B and leave the Migos behind? Or is Travis Scott's success forcing Offset to step his game up a notch? Or maybe it's his need to recreate his image after all three members were arrested on stage back in 2015. It may be time to rethink who he is. Their album, Kulture 2, which made waves in the music industry, may be their last. Watch this video as we reveal all the secrets behind why Offset may be leaving Migos for good. Before we begin, are you new to the trendy? If so, hit the subscribe button to join our exclusive club and be the first one notified of all of our new content. Now let's see why Offset may be leaving Migos for good. Kiari Kendrell Cephas, better known by his stage name Offset, is known for being a member of popular hip-hop and rap group Migos. Or better yet, for marrying the famous female rapper Cardi B secretly back in September of 2017. Over the years, Offset has had a number of controversies surrounding his name, not only legal run-ins, but drama within the music industry. He has risen to worldwide fame and may just be looking for the next level. What level are we talking about? We're talking about Offset potentially leaving Migos, and if Offset leaves, the group will most likely crumble. Theories have been thrown around about the rap star leaving the group for some time. It could be for multiple reasons, from having a baby girl with Cardi B to wanting to create his own music without anyone else telling him what to do. Migos consists of the trio of Offset, Quavo, and Takeoff. They formed the musical group in 2008 in Georgia and first came out with hit singles in 2014, being nominated for 3 BET Hip Hop Awards. The team has seen a lot together, but could their next album, Kulture 2, scheduled to release in 2018, be their last album together? Does Offset really have his eyes on a bigger prize? Many think that Offset would maybe leave Migos for a while to take care of his baby girl Kulture. However, we're pretty sure that a kid won't stop this guy from working. He has 3 other children from past relationships before marrying and having Cardi B's daughter. If his other children, sons Jordan, Cody, and daughter Kalia, didn't stop him from working, why would Kulture? Perhaps growing up has made him realize that there are more important things in life, but as nice of a thought as that is, we still don't think that's the case. The group has seen so much success lately that it doesn't seem like the best decision to walk away from it. That is, unless you have something bigger planned. Offset, what are you brewing in that mind of yours? In 2015, the group released their debut album, Young Rich Nation, which topped the Billboard charts and was nominated for awards. They collaborated with artists such as Young Thug and Chris Brown, among other big names in the music game. Then in 2017, the group released their next album titled Kulture, which did even better than the first. Migos took home 2 BET Awards, including Best Collaboration and Best Group, and they were nominated for 6 other awards. But the biggest success they saw was at the 2017 Grammys, when they were nominated for both Best Rap Album for Kulture and Best Rap Performance for their hit song, Bad and Bougie. Now that hasn't even scraped the surface on their success. We haven't even mentioned the MTV Video Music Awards, Teen Choice Awards, or the iHeartRadio Music Awards. All we're getting at is why now, Offset? Why now, at the height of Migos' career, would you leave? Well, the main reason could be a massive collaboration with his wife, Cardi B. Cardi B blew up in 2017 and 2018 with her hits Bodak Yellow and being featured in Migos' Motorsport. So could that have left the two to realize that maybe they should work together? Could Cardi B and Offset be the next Jay-Z and Beyonce? That is one high bar to set, but we think that it may just be the bar that Offset is aiming for. XXL wrote an article saying that there always comes a time when a successful music group wants to split to do their own solo albums. And maybe that is something that Takeoff and Quavo's think about, going solo. But we think Offset has sights aimed higher. If Cardi B and Offset were to release an album together, we're pretty sure the world would explode, don't you? Not only are they both receiving major accolades, but they are also incredibly talented. Their ever-growing popularity and fan base has only grown since Offset proposed to the rapper on stage in Philadelphia, and then even further since the birth of their baby girl. Whether Cardi B and Offset team up or not, there are still other reasons Offset may be leaving the group he's been a member of for so long, and that is seeing the success that Travis Scott has experienced since his album Astroworld released in summer of 2018. In 2017, Travis Scott teamed up with Migos member Quavo to release an album together titled Huncho Jack, Jack Huncho. Sure, jealousy could play a factor in this, as Scott and Quavo saw a lot of success with their collaboration, which then propelled Scott to do a solo album again. Seeing what Travis Scott achieved has propelled Offset into wanting the same thing. wanting to be seen as a revolutionary artist like many of the hip-hop and rap stars he's already worked with. Offset was also highly criticized back in December of 2017 when he was featured in the song Boss Life by YFN Lucci. He sang the lyrics, "I cannot vibe with queers," which was obviously called out as homophobic. This is a common occurrence in the rap world. Recently, in August of 2018, Nicki Minaj was called out for a couple lyrics and songs off her new album Queen, and Eminem has faced multiple accusations of being homophobic because of his lyrics in the past. Offset quickly explained that he did not know the word queer has a homophobic connotation and did not mean it in that way. He apologizes for his involvement in that lyric and said it was meant in the way of eccentric and odd. All this being said, Offset may just want to put out a different appearance and change his vibe. He has also faced legal issues in the past, which landed him 5 years probation and being kicked out of a county in Georgia. He was charged for possession of illegal substances and possession of a firearm, but later took a plea deal. He pleaded guilty for inciting a riot and abided by their other requirements of the deal. But there's still more, and it involves the other members of Migos, which could be the inciting reason for Offset to want a fresh start of sorts. On April 18, 2015, Migos was performing at Georgia Southern University. The concert was stopped and authorities arrested all 3 members of the group, including Offset and members of their entourage. So he does have a criminal history, but now with his new wife and daughter, the need to build a safe and perfect life may be in sight for Offset. Do you think past controversies and legal issues would be enough for Offset to leave the group behind for good? Or maybe it is the simple reason that Offset wants to go solo. As an artist, wanting to explore a different side of him may seem attractive now after the group has done so well. Feeling satisfied with his group could be the imposing reason that he's deciding to leave. Fader described the group as they entered their Soho listening party for their album Kulture 2 in 2018. Fader reported, we quote, "Occasionally, celebrities disarm you with their relatability. They feel no different from you. But Quavo, Takeoff, and Offset's respective presences are large even when muted." They continued by saying, "All 3 members have become refined individuals whose approach to music went from crafting hits in 20 minutes in a small studio to searching for inspiration in the woods of South Africa. This proves the group is evolving together, but also as individuals, each garnering their own respective fans and talents." The Fader article was also ominously titled, "Kulture 2 might be the end of the Migos formula as we know it." Could that title be accurate? Do they know something we don't? Fader says this, we quote, "Much of Kulture 2 feels like a Quavo solo project with Offset and Takeoff merely backing him up. We know that Offset would not like this news or people feeling this way. A huge incentive for him to leave and prove himself as the star. The worst, even Takeoff was complimented in the article as a breakout star on the album. With the shifting dynamics of the group and Quavo acknowledging that Takeoff is the best of all of them, it is clear that Offset would feel he needed to prove himself and begin making plans for the future. Kulture 2 does make the trio come across as new men who have grown and evolved into new artists. These theories seem too factual to be tossed aside as thoughts and predictions. Offset was also hit by a car in May of 2018, which could be the reason that all these things are coming out now. He could be reevaluating his life and what he wants from it. He was hospitalized after he totaled his car with Cardi B rushing to his side. Near-fatal accidents can really shock us into seeing our lives in a new way, which could have happened to Offset. Or if he was already thinking of leaving, it could have confirmed it. If Offset and Cardi B are planning to release an album together, all we can say is we can't wait. They have made music together in the past, and it's always been great. Or if he is going to go solo and attempt to make a name for himself, competing with the likes of Travis Scott and being called a respectful artist in the game. After legal charges, homophobic accusations, marrying Cardi B, and having a daughter, we know that change is in the air for the rapper. We're really hoping that he is planning an album with Cardi B, because we can't say enough how crazy awesome we think that would be. But whatever the reason, we know that the path he takes is going to be a strong one. We're sure a solo album and a new image is on the horizon for this star. He may not be touted as the best of the Migos now, but once he leaves, he'll be more ambitious than ever. We can't wait to see where Offset takes his career from here. Do you think Offset will actually leave the hip-hop group? Do you want Migos to stay together? Let us know all your thoughts on this in the comments below. Subscribe to The Trendy to stay up to date on everything new and give this video a like. See you soon and thanks for watching.